We're back in Scottsdale today. I'm working on this Firestick Cactus. I showed you a picture of the painting, all with everything that's completed up to this point. Now I am using for this, I'm using some of my color mixtures from my door and from the leaves from the Carolina Jasmine, the yellow Carolina Jasmine. So this is cadmium red deep plus alizarin crimson, and these, I'm going to use a little thinner brush, a little finer brush. I use bright brushes. They have a square end on them, and you can see I can turn that sideways and get just a nice narrow brush stroke. These firebush cactuses are really pretty. They turn bright reds and oranges and yellows. They start out green, but then when they get in the sun, they get just a whole range of beautiful, beautiful colors. So that's starting out with the dark. And I'd originally washed this in with some alizarin crimson, and that wash in is dry. Alizarin crimson plus liquid. The liquid thins it into a nice oil wash. But that is now dry. So now I can paint my opaque colors on here. And I still have a little alizarin crimson, and then I have this alizarin crimson plus cadmium red deep. And this is I'm just using that brush sideways. Now I've gone back and I've painted this area behind because there are some little openings within the cactus. In fact, I'm going to start putting some of the green in. Now these greens are mixes of phthalo blue plus a little bit of cadmium orange plus some cadmium yellow medium plus white. And this the pot, I've made blue pots because there's so much in the background. There's so many golds and oranges and browns that I wanted the blue, and then we've got the terracotta floor. There's so much colors toward the orange and brown tones that I wanted the blues to come in and give us some variety in there. And blue is the complement of orange, so that gives us a nice refreshing juxtaposition of colors. And by having the blue in there, the oranges appear brighter. If you want colors to appear brighter, put complementary colors next to each other. Red and green, blue and orange, yellow and purple. And that's one thing I think that makes this cactus so striking, is because it has the green and then it has the reds and the oranges, and so you get the whole range, you get the complementary colors. So those oranges and reds really look bright. Red and green, Christmas colors, but all that green makes the red appear brighter. You can see how I can just turn that brush sideways and make those thinner strokes. One thing I did want to mention, I had a video previously where I was, I think the one right before this, where I was showing how I painted the wine glasses in the wine bottle. I would like to tell you about an artist that is just, I admire him so much. Thomas Arvid. He paints in the Napa Valley and does beautiful scenes with wine bottles and wine glasses, and oh, they're amazing. Google him. His work is just absolutely beautiful. There's no way I could get that detailed. It's just absolutely incredible. Really great artist. So check him out. He's in the same gallery that I'm in Napa Valley. And I just love going to their website and seeing his work. I'm bringing a little blue in here into the color of that adobe to just make it slide behind that pot. That cooler color makes that go back, and then I'm actually going to lighten the front edge of this wall. Just makes that come forward. Many of you have asked me, we'd love to see the rest of this painting. You can do that. Just go to my blog, the link is in the description below, and I show the complete step-by-step process as I paint. I don't do a video on the entire painting, that would just take too long. But I do show the step-by-step process. I give color mixtures, I describe what I'm doing and why. So please check it out. Now we're going to start coming back in and putting some of those oranges and in there that just really make these so distinctive. That color really pops. Using cadmium orange, cadmium yellow medium. These are just... I have a terrible habit of overwatering my plants in my garden. So I get something like this and I end up killing it because I give it too much water. I can't just seem to neglect plants. I'm getting better. I do have some cactuses that I've actually been able to keep alive. Jack would always tell me when I was heading out to the garden, don't water the cactuses. But we lived in Sedona, not in Sedona, we lived in Scottsdale, actually a little community called Carefree, Arizona, which is just a little bit north of Scottsdale, right on the outskirts of northern Scottsdale. And I just grew to love cactus. I think they are just so beautiful and don't take much care. Don't take much care at all. I have several containers now that have cactuses in them, and I don't have to worry about them. And you can get cactuses without spines. There's a lot of cactuses available that don't have spines. There's just all kinds of variety. Cactuses and succulents. All low water plants. And they're just really beautiful. When we do get a rain, when the cactuses bloom, they are spectacular. The desert in Arizona during the springtime after you've had a rainy winter is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And even in Texas we have a lot of cacti. And when you get a rain and those flowers come out, they are so pretty. I'm going to put a few darks on this side. I'm going to keep this side dark because it's in shadow. Our light's coming in from the right. Put a little bit more yellow right in here. Just kind of accentuate these. I have a couple down here, yellow and orange, just kind of breaking over the lip of that pot. I'm not following my reference material exactly. I'm just getting the general idea of these fire sticks. You just see how they grow. But a neat plant. I'm going to bring a little yellow onto this just to help it break forward of the palm tree back there. The warmth of the light, the sunlight, hits these, just makes them glow. Also the warmth, this dinner plate cactus down here with the big pads, that also is warmed by the sun. That late afternoon sun just gives a beautiful warmth to everything. I'm going to add a little bit of cadmium red light onto that one just to let it pop forward. Well, I really appreciate you watching my YouTube videos. Please subscribe to my channel. And again, if you'd like to see the step-by-step process of this painting, please visit my blog. The link is in the description below, and it's also on the final frame, or not the link, but the address is on the final frame of my YouTube video. So you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and just be an encourager today. Give somebody an attaboy, cheerleader. Be a cheerleader. We all need a cheerleader in our life. You guys, your little wonderful comments and everything are definitely cheerleaders for me. So I appreciate you, and just have a great, great day.